also have Orica reporting on Thursday. So it has many brokers expecting better than expected results. Jefferies, for one, anticipates that Orica will post higher first half earnings, while several other brokers predict Orica's net profits after tax for the first half will increase by 28%. So they're pointing to favourable contract pricing and strong momentum. According to Citi, the upcoming results are expected to be positive, and the outlook commentary expected to be pretty confident, albeit realistic. Let's just check in on the share price today ahead of those half-year earnings that are coming. And if we can bring it up on screen. No? Okay. There we go. That's a yearly chart, so that's not quite what we were talking about if we're talking today, but that gives us some context. Orica shares are down by 1% to $16.47. Well, let's start with our broker expert, broker man himself. Can we call you the broker man? Rudi.
Okay, I'll be the broker man.
Yeah. What do you think of Orica?
I'm just thinking, who's going to be the first one to do the obvious dad joke? It's going to be an explosive result this week. So I'll ding dong, I'll do the first. Listen, I think the problem with Orica is that it's extremely cyclical. And you see that if you take a longer term share price chart, the share price now is where it was 10 years ago. And in the meantime, of course, you can have these big rallies and then subsequently they can deflate as quickly as the sun comes up every day. At the moment, and my understanding is one of the reasons why they are so confident and why they are having, well, there's two reasons. One is that they are still, imagine this, they are still recovering from the damage done by COVID. Sometimes these things take that long. So if you have very bad results during the crisis times, it allows you to have very meaty growth paces in the recovery phase. But the other thing is there's apparently a shortage in ammonium nitrate, which is basically the fertilizer stuff. And that obviously means that producers like Orica have the wind in the sails because they get very good pricing for their products. I'll draw a comparison with the banks here. The banks came out with record profits, and it's one of the worst performing sector on the market this year. Why is that? Because we're looking forward. And the problem with a company like Orica is, while they're having the good times, you always have to be a little bit suspicious how long those good times can last. And that's why this, I'd be a little bit more cautious. Longer term out, short term, yes, it's going to be a good result, and the share price hasn't performed too badly this year. But maybe today's share price response is already a little bit of an indication that the market goes, we know this, but what comes next? And what comes next might not be that accommodator for an extremely volatile stock as Orica.
Would you buy it, hold it, or sell it today?
I wouldn't be there in the first place, but I'd be, given the good performance it has done thus far this year, I'd be looking for better opportunities elsewhere.
Got it. So that's an avoid. I think for a moment I had Rudi Filapek-Vandyck a bit speechless there. What do you think, Henry?
Yeah, I was waiting for a gap. Certainly, I think he was a little bit speechless there. I'll go straight up and say this is a hold.
Okay.
We are expecting some good results. They did have an update in March, which pointed to a bit of an upgrade there from the company. As Rudi says, they have had explosive growth. We are in the midst of a bit of a mining boom. Let's face it. Mm-hmm. Gold is at an all-time high. In US dollars and in Aussie dollar terms. We are seeing Australia emerging as one of the biggest exporters, if not the biggest exporter in lithium. Obviously the iron ore business still going pretty well for BHP, Rio and Fortescue. And the coal business is not too shabby either. So all these resource mining stocks require explosives, and Orica is Johnny on the spot. And you know, the share price has risen from $13 to $16.50 or whatever it is. And at the moment, I'd say it's very much in the hold territory. I mean, it's not massively exciting because we did get that March upgrade and we did see the stock price respond to that. But I think generally, you know, up here, it is a bit of a hold.
Thank you. So that is the stock of the day. Orica ahead of its results that come later this week. So there are, as I said, a few of these companies that report out of cycle. I know Aristocrat does as well. So we'll be getting some more information coming from these companies ahead of the official start of reporting season, which of course is in August. Okay, let's get to